Ever wonder where your money goes every month? Most people have no clue, and that creates a silent cycle of frustration and scarcity. But what if I told you that in just 30 days, you could totally turn your financial life around? In this video, I'm gonna show you a simple, practical, and totally doable plan. Feeling like you work your butt off but your money just disappears? It's like there's an invisible hole in your pocket, and all your effort just slips right through it. The weirdest thing is, often, we're not even living luxuriously. And still, there's never anything left over. The bills pile up, things are tight, and that feeling of powerlessness just keeps growing. But let me tell you a liberating truth, this isn't just happening to you. Thousands of people are stuck in this cycle. And it's not from lack of effort or intelligence, it's from lack of clarity and direction. Most people never learned how to handle money in a practical way. That's why today, you're gonna learn how to get out of this mess and take control of your financial life, step by step. In this video, you'll learn 7 simple, straightforward steps to build your financial plan in just 30 days. We're gonna talk about how to diagnose your financial life, cut out expenses that are sabotaging you, build your first emergency fund, intelligently split your paycheck, and create a visual control plan. All of this in a practical, accessible, and no BS way. Step 1. Face your financial reality. Before we talk about investing, saving, or making more money, there's one essential step: stop and confront your financial reality. A lot of people want to get rich but don't even know how much they spend per month. They're just trying to put out fires, racking up debt, and getting frustrated with their income. The first step is to have the guts to look honestly. No shame, no guilt. Because you can only change what you acknowledge. So, take a deep breath. Grab a pen and paper. Write down what you earn, what you think you spend, and what your situation is like today. You don't need exact numbers yet, you just need to stop running. This moment of awareness is like turning on the lights in a dark room. Maybe the scene won't change instantly, but you'll finally see where to start. Step 2. Uncover your money's hiding spots. Now that you've decided to face your reality, it's time to understand exactly where your money is going. For the next 7 days, jot down every single cent that leaves your pocket. You can use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a free app. The important thing is to record everything, even that coffee or forgotten tip. After that, categorize your expenses into 3 groups. Fixed, bills that repeat every month, like rent and utilities. Variable, groceries, transportation, entertainment, these change month to month. Invisible, the most dangerous ones. Small, impulsive, silent expenses that you don't even notice. This simple exercise will give you a clear view of what's draining your money. It's like looking at your own life's bank statement, unfiltered. And just with that awareness, you'll already start to regain control. Believe me, this first week can be a game changer. Step 3. Smart cuts, not sacrifice. With your diagnosis in hand, it's time to make strategic decisions. You don't need to cut everything, you just need to cut smartly. Look closely at those invisible expenses. Daily takeout? Impulsive online shopping? Forgotten subscriptions? These small choices seem harmless, but together, they drain your budget month after month. Start with simple, effective challenges. A 7-day takeout detox. 30 days without buying anything on credit. Cancel at least one useless subscription. The secret here is to cut down without suffering. It's not about living in scarcity, it's about eliminating what isn't taking you where you want to go. You'll notice that when you cut what you don't really need, you start to have extra. And when you start to have extra, freedom begins to show up. Remember, every conscious cut is a door opening to your financial independence. Step 4. Build your first reserve. Now that you've cut the excess, it's time to actually make money left over. Set a clear goal: save $100 to $200 in 30 days. It might seem small at first, but this amount can be the start of a transformation. With strategy and creativity, it's totally possible. Start by looking around you. What do you have that you can sell? Clothes, electronics, books? All of that can become initial capital. Also, consider small side hustles, reselling products, simple freelance gigs, services in your neighborhood. And to boost it even more, use tools like cashback, bartering, and repurposing. Remember, it's not about making a lot of money all at once, but about building your first reserve with what you already have. This money will be your security base. And more than that, it'll prove to you that yes, it's possible to start from scratch and grow. Step 5. Master the 50-30-20 rule, your way. Now that you've started saving, it's time to organize the money coming in. The 50-30-20 method is a classic in personal finance. And even if you don't make much, it can, and should, be adapted to your reality. The logic is simple. 50% for basic needs, like housing, bills, and food. 30% for lifestyle, entertainment, shopping, comfort. 20% for financial goals, savings, debt, investments. But if your income is super tight, start with smaller percentages, like October 10th 80 or 60-20-20. The important thing is to create the habit of separating your money. This division gives you clarity and stops you from spending everything without realizing it. You stop being a slave to money and start commanding the flow. Even if you don't earn much, with discipline and consistency, you'll start building freedom. And when you see the results, you'll realize, this control is worth more than any paycheck. Step 6. Visualize your financial map. Now that you have clarity and have started to divide your money, it's time to visualize everything simply. You don't need a complicated system. It can be a spreadsheet on your computer, a free app on your phone, or even a notebook with well-organized columns. The goal is to have a clear map of your money, how much comes in, how much goes out, where it ends up. Write down all income, salary, side hustle money, even found cash. And categorize expenses, housing, food, transportation, entertainment, goals. When you see your money on paper, or on screen, you start making better decisions. It's no longer based on, I think so, but on real data from your financial life. And little by little, that gives you a powerful feeling, control. Because those who organize, plan. And those who plan, prosper. Step 7. Kick your plan into action, right now. With all this in hand, now it's time to put your plan into action. No waiting for next month or the ideal Monday. The time is now. Divide your next 30 days into 4 weeks, each with a specific focus. Week 1, diagnosis, jot down all expenses and identify patterns. Week 2, smart cuts, eliminate the invisibles and adjust excesses. Week 3, organization, create your visual plan and establish control. Week 4, building, save your first $100 to $200 and apply the division method. Each week is a step. Each step, an accomplishment. And by the end of the month, you won't just have more money, you'll have a new mindset. Little by little, chaos will turn into order. And what once seemed distant, now starts to make sense. Financial freedom doesn't start with a fortune. It starts with a decision. Every cut you make, every cent you save, every conscious choice is a step towards your independence. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get everything right. You just need to keep going. Day after day. Most people live on autopilot, waiting for a miracle or some magic turnaround. But not you. You decided to act. And that already puts you on another level. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but about how you manage what you have. The change starts small, but the impact is gigantic. And today, you've already proven you have what it takes to change your story. If this content made sense to you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That helps this content reach more people who also need to take the first step. And comment below, which of these 7 steps are you going to put into practice today? Your answer might inspire someone else to start too.